And all our crazies are back from their crazy adventures. So if I'm not mistaken, that is Cerise, the OG, Sir Arwin, the murderous lady, and Sir Jones, the the overprotective husband.
I wouldn't put it like that, but
How would you put it?
I don't remember well enough to be.
You crit fail, love a family, and stabbed a guy's eyes out. Cause
Oh, right!
That
Okay,
is
right, okay.
exactly what happened.
and
I remembered what happened, I just didn't remember why.
because you were trying to like sing a song, your song or whatever, or there was
Yeah.
a drinking contest or dancing contest.
Yep.
Anyhow,
Yep. It was a drinking
yeah,
contest.
and you impassioned
After I
with love of family, and you crit failed, and
And I drank way too much, and I
drank
made
way
a
too
scene.
much, and you had a baby earlier that year, so you're like, and then you like thought that maybe this guy looked too much like your recent baby, and stabbed his eyes out because he had the same eyes.
Was that what happened? I literally remember none of this.
That's what happened.
Was I not here?
You might not have been here.
I kind of regret not being here.
And Cerise went crazy in Frankland, turned into a murderer of Franks. You brought
That tends to be.
his like clay wife back. Sent her
Sorry, what?
with his weirs.
My clay white? Is that what we're calling her?
the
Clay
lady
wife?
from the huts.
Yeah.
She's not made of clay. She's just,
It's kind of a salt wife.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a clay wife.
Yeah, it's not a salt wife, it's a clay wife.
Mud wife.
Oh, mud wife? Sorry. And Sir Arwin just, it was another battle, and you just lost your shit murdering people again.
How many more times is this going to happen?
I don't know. Let's roll and find out. Alright, so for all you crazy people, we've got a roll on the madness table. But let's go in order of most years crazy to least years crazy. So I think Sir Jones is the first one. How many years have you been crazy? It's 491, and I think you went crazy, you said, in 487. So we'll roll for 3 crazy years.
D20?
Yep. Let's do one by one. So just do one and then we'll resolve it. What is
10.
it? 10. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Check bow, dagger, and hunting. And then give me another roll.
Sorry, finding all the things.
It's alright.
Okay, now I have a 14.
A 14. Check first aid and pious. Or, yeah, whatever that one is. And one more roll.
You mean like spiritual?
Yeah.
All right. 12.
12. No, I don't think I mean spiritual. I mean whatever the opposite of worldly is.
Yeah, it's spiritual.
Okay. And a 12 was your last one. Well, you already have checks in that. Wow. So, this kind of makes sense.
I just hunted a lot.
No, it's kind of better than that. You ran away from the feast, right? And you murdered a guy. So you began living as a fugitive, and you fell in with some robbers for like a good 2 years. You were hanging out with them, just like ambushing people in the forest as part, like, you were their token crazy guy.
Yee.
Yeah, and finally, some knights were sent out to deal with the problem of you guys being bandits. And one of them, a poor knight, discovered you and nursed you back to health. Um,
Oh, did he like succeed his recognize roll and know who I was?
that is exactly what happened.
Aw,
Yeah.
I'm known by a poor young knight.
Yep. Um, and let's say we could give this guy a name. Um, and he can join your household if you want as like a shitty household knight.
Sweet.
I mean, because you didn't not reward him. So increase your. Let's make him a middle-aged knight.
What's his name?
His name is on a list, so it'll.
Should I roll like a D286 or whatever?
Indeed. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Homework. Yeah, a D1000 or whatever.
516.
516. Ooh, he's gonna have a good name. 516. Gunedoc. Gweendoc? That's his name. Or Gindoc.
Yeah, it's like the male form of Guinness or something.
Yeah, Guinedoc. Sure.
Cute. So I've listed his name. Do I also increase the number of mid-aged knights?
Yeah. Yep. Just by one. And you might as well add him to your retinue, because he'll just like follow you around. Because he is a poor knight. He's just so poor. All right, Cerise, the invasion of Frankland. When the hell was that?
488.
48. Okay. You bet it was. So you've just been gone for like 2 years. Let's see. Give me a d20 roll. Uh,
11.
Okay, thanks. Do 11. Ooh, take a check in bow, dagger, and hunting. And give me another roll.
$14.
14. Oh, wow. Amazingly enough, you get a check in first aid and spiritual. Um, you must have been in the same. Wait, no. So you were on the other side, right? You're over in Frankland.
And I went into like a berserker frenzy and just started.
Yeah. Also take a check in boating. Yeah. So basically, you fought yourself into a frenzy. You got all fatigued, and then you just joined whatever like Praetor Sagris's shitty armed forces until they were defeated. And then you were shipped on a boat back home. You were scooped up with some of the other walking wounded that stayed on to fight with the Praetor, mostly mercenaries, and you recovered on your way back. And Sir Irwin, just give
What
me.
about my mud wife?
Oh, they brought her back to your house for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, she's been running things for good old Cerise. Arwen, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
8.
8. Ooh. Take a check in surgery, first aid, and religion Christian.
First aid and religion.
So you were in the Battle of Lindsay. You killed Shipbeard and you lost your mind. You were lost pretty much just in the throng of battle. You were able to recover uh, nearby in probably up near Lincoln in the Delabel Forest. A hermit nursed you back to health. An hermit. All right, cool. So for those years that you guys were gone, be sure to add your annual glory if you didn't already. And then let's get to rolling on the fun events for the winter phase. Do do do.
I wasn't even gone for like a week, probably.
I know. But let's do yearly events. Who wants to go first? Let's just go in reverse order. Irwin, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
Sure. What was the name of the hermit, by the way?
You can't remember.
Oh man.
Yep.
And I rolled 12.
You rolled a 12?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, relations. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. Then roll chaste.
I should definitely get this. Yeah, I have a 6 for that. Yep. Success.
Success? Okay, going to the joy table. Do you have a love of wife passion?
Not yet.
Okay. Then roll 3d. Well, then I'll just do it for you. You have a love of wife passion of 10.
Our interest in each other is middling.
Well, before you just loved your family kind of in general. Now you specifically love your wife.
Oh my god, I can finally have a reason to remember her name. Uh oh shit, I didn't write down her name again.
You didn't write down her name? You're
I'm really bad at
you're
this.
a terrible wife.
I'm a terrible wife.
All right. Cerise, why don't you give me a d20 roll for your yearly event?
Oh god. This is the third time I'm rolling for her name. Jesus.
Well, write love whoever as the passion.
6.
6. Ooh, you made a friend.
Ooh.
Roll a d6 and add 2.
Uh, 8.
8. Oh, wow, cool. You made a named knight as a friend.
Cool.
Let's see.
What year is it?
Probably the poor knight that nursed you back to health. It's 491. But let's see. Named knights. We don't have too many. Well, let's just say you are friends with Sir Thabert. She's from Marlborough. Yeah, so from another friendly county. But yeah, Sir Thabert's your friend. She's notable, and for reference, she has a glory total of 3,500.
Damn.
Yeah, but she's your friend. And Sir Jones, go ahead and roll a d20.
2.
2. Ooh, good fortune. Roll d20, add 5.
20.
20. Ooh. Wow! You get 5 free servants.
I'm
So,
morally conflicted about that.
yeah, no, you get 5 free servants that you can, like, have do stuff for you.
How do I even keep...
You could add them to your retinue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Irwin, would you like to take Cole Grivance back? He's still hanging out.
Oh, sure. Why not?
You can have 2 squires too.
I know. I feel kind of bad for forcing the Squire's share, but well, who cares?
Well, I am sending him your way. He's coming off my character sheet.
Mm-hmm. How old is he?
However old he was, plus 3 years of being crazy, or however long.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't keep track of his age, sorry.
Add
Whoop.
4 to whatever it is.
Let's just say he's 19?
That's fine.
Yeah.
At what age do we start having bad things happen?
35.
Whew.
We all have some time.
I'm not old yet, you're old.
Yeah, exactly. Cool, so that was solo scenarios and yearly events. Now just roll for all the things that you have checked. Cerise's love of family is enormous.
Oh yeah, I'm spiritual. Uh-oh. I also have to roll worldly. Wait, how does that work?
So you roll the left-hand side first and then the right-hand side.
Okay.
So yeah, it could go up and then go back down.
Oh no.
Yes.
Phew.
A 1 is a success for
That is correct.
what we're doing, right? I don't like the way the odds are going. I have rolled successfully every single time.
Well, you know, that means you'll roll successes for the rest of the day, right?
Yeah, definitely does not mean I'll start rolling high numbers ever. Okay. I failed on my compose, which I have a 1 in, by rolling a 2.
Hooray! It goes up to a 2.
Finally, failure.
Finallyfailure.com.
Hmm.
I'm rolling 1s for days. Are you seeing this shit?
I am. Cerise, you all rolled out?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. We'll go ahead and age your dudes by 1 year, or however many years if you haven't been aging them while they've been crazy.
The what? Wait, what?
Age your knight. So it's the year
Oh,
491. So do the math and have them be the appropriate age.
If we went over 1,000 point glory threshold, is now the time.
Now is not the time. Because you do the annual glory at the end of the thing. But, because you might go over yet another. Alright, everybody made yourselves older. Let's roll for child survival for your children.
Wow, my favorite thing.
Well, at least they live.
I think they just turned 6, actually.
Ooh, almost there.
wait. Do we roll for every year that we were gone?
Let's just roll for this year to keep it simple.
Okay. It's just a 1d20, right?
Yep. And they die on a 1 or a 2.
Yay.
I rolled all 3 years to be fair, because let's be real, like, life was extra hard with me off being crazy.
Not for my kids.
Oh,
I know how that goes.
welcome back. You fell out of the server. How did that happen?
I was actually asleep, and my alarm never went off because my phone died.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright, everybody finished rolling for their children. Gather yourself, Rambo. We'll run through the winter phase when you come back to us.
okay.
Economic circumstances. Collect your income. Builds things if you would like to build things.
I think I've built things. Also, how do you become a rich knight again?
So you become a rich knight by having at least 1 libra of income, and then if you have like 2 libra of income, you would reduce that to 1, and spend that extra libra just to make yourself rich. It just means like
Living
you're
well.
buying better stuff in general for your family. You buy better food. You have like spices. You're like drinking good wine, just enough to like frivolously waste it, and not have to like whatever actually buy stuff with it. And then
Alright.
for any Libra spent after that one, can be used to give you glory.
How much?
Pardon?
How much glory?
So there's a couple things that are happening. You can make yourself a rich knight, which case you just spend that extra Libra to be rich, and you're like living a rich lifestyle. If you have 5 or more Libra that you can spend in this way, then you are living at a superlatively rich level. And then there's another thing that you can do. You can just straight up spend money to get glory. But we're not at that stage yet.
Okay. I think I might actually be close to becoming relatively big word rich.
Okay. Well, that's having, like 5 Libra in income that you can just not use.
I'm kind of there.
Okay. Well, if you want to
Eventually.
use it on other things, yeah. Uh, but yeah. Any questions about that? Anybody building anything?
Thinking about it, I'm just like doing math and moving money around and shit.
Got it. Rambo, do you want to roll for a yearly event for your new knight?
Sure.
Okay. Well, actually, so do you have Sir Gromer? Because he is back this year. All the crazies are back this year.
Wait, what?
All the crazy knights are back this year.
Whoa, everyone just showed up out of the woods?
Or were dragged into town by hermits. Or were rehabilitated by poor knights.
Oh, the hermit saved the day.
So yeah, are you gonna play Gromer or are you gonna go with whoever?
Oh, I'm going back to Gromer, baby.
Okay, so you were gone for 2 years, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright, so roll 2d20 for me. Sure. Alright, so the first one is a 6.
Ah, jeez.
Ooh, okay. And then what was the other one?
A 20.
A 20. Ah. Alright. Ooh. Cool. Alright, so you get a check in fairy lore.
Ooh.
Yes. And you gain 1d3 prophecies of the future as you wandered in a forest prophesizing and were restored to your true self by the breath of a unicorn.
What the fuck?
So you get 2 prophecies of the future. Let's see. How are these prophecies gonna? What are they gonna be?
Did we all get to see this unicorn?
Nope. Only Sir Gromer saw it as he was like coming to. Let's see here. Prophecies of the future. Well, you know that there's going to be a, I don't know, you've seen a vision of a great dragon awakening, like an enormous dragon, like
Oh, God.
huge, just like blindingly large.
No, nobody wants this.
And you've also seen visions of a stone, like a big fucking anvil type stone, like a blacksmith anvil, with a sword in it.
Oh, fuck.
Bro.
This is getting really real. These are my prophecies.
Yep, and you don't know what the dragon portends, but you think the stone and the sword and the anvil have something to do with the High King of Britain. But that's like really all you know. You don't know like what relation they have to each other, but you know that they're somehow tied together.
Uh-huh. Alright. Well, that's pretty fucking awesome.
And then we just went on with the regular winter phase, so roll all the stuff that you have checks in for Sir Gromer there, and then make him older and roll to see if your children die, and then we're all the way on horse rolls to see if your horses are dead.
Apparently, Frisk is not coming.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's basically.
Rip Frisk. Oh,
When you're not here, your character can remain crazy. It's fine.
Wait, what do we do before the horses? I kind of zoned out.
You made yourself older and maybe bought more stuff for your manor?
Oh, no.
Or got checks from having weird idols built on your property or whatever?
Did we increase the stat?
No, we're not there yet.
Oh, wait. Question.
Uh-huh.
How much money does it cost to get rid of the fuck? My pagan monuments.
Oh, you can just do that.
Cool. Can I, like, fuck it off? fuck it up and like piss off the fairies or something?
Fuck it off.
Probably. You can probably fuck it off.
It is a very hot stash. That's why I keep on losing points spiritual
Are
and
you
switching over to
fucking it
worldly.
off?
Yes, I'm fucking it off.
Okay, well, let's make that a scene that actually happens. So we'll take care of that first thing when we're done with the winter phase.
I didn't get any glory for the French.
We're not there yet.
Oh,
Yeah, no worries. Do. All right. Did everybody's horses die already?
No, my horse is low.
Almost forgot.
my horses are like ancient. I didn't really think of that.
Well, shit.
Oh.
If your horses are ancient, then there's a modifier. If it's older than 7, they have a -1 for each year older than 7.
When do we start this?
Starting like 480 something.
479? Yeah, well,
479.
pretty sure I replaced them at some point. No, actually, no. I don't think Chargy or something have ever died.
Well, they probably have pretty high
They're like
negatives.
20 years old.
Well, that's a -13 to their rolls then.
A horse that is already dead may never die.
No, they're like 12. So I should probably replace them.
Never
Roll
die.
with -5s. See if they die.
Question. I had a Sumter that died in like 488.
It's been
Can I
replaced by now. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just calling them fucker because they just die so quickly. I need to stop thinking of good names and wasting them on them.
Yeah, so everybody's horses have finished dying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Is everybody married?
Yeah.
Yes.
We gotta try and make babies.
Alright, so these are our childbirth rolls. Roll d20s. If you are rich, you get a +1. If you are superlatively rich, you get a +5.
How much is what's superlatively rich?
It's having 5 extra Libra in income that you can just devote to being superlatively rich.
Jesus.
I rolled a natural 20, and since I'm rich now, that's a 21.
Okay, well, congrats, you have a baby.
Is it like twins or something?
Nope,
Oh,
Oh my god, did she die again?
you have a girl.
I have a girl?
What? No, Sir Irwin
Oh.
has a girl.
Oh, I think mine died.
What'd you roll? What'd you get?
13? I always roll 12 or 13. I think those are like the only two that
A
they die.
13? Ooh. You have 2 girls.
Whoa, yuck.
Yeah.
What's a 17 do?
17 is a child is born. And it's a girl. Wow, everybody's having girls.
I rolled a 3.
Twins.
A 3 is no children.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, it happens. Cool. So that was everybody having babies. Now squires get older and develop their skills. You can, for your servants, Jonah, you can each give them a different skill if you want. That'll begin at 10.
I
If
okay.
you feel like it.
I just where do I put any of that?
I think there's space for it.
When do you stop rolling for child survival?
When they reach 7 years old.
Yay, one of my kids, my baby boy.
Yeah, so in your people, in your retinue, you can put in their names, and then there's lines that you can write the skill and set it to a score.
Huh?
I'm just noting it on my retinue sheet
Oh.
in the notes because I don't want to have to look in 5 places
God,
or
3
2,
wives.
just 2 places.
But the Mud Wife, she is a producer.
It's paid
Oh
off.
boy. Why?
Yeah, no, she survived and gave birth to twins. Now we're on training and practice. So choose one of the three things. Either add 1d6 points to any skills up to 15, add 1 point to any skill up to 20. So that's, if it's over 15, then you have to choose number 2 if you want to increase it. And then number 3, increase an attribute, trait, or passion by 1. And then let me know when you're all done and recalculate your annual glory for anything that might be 16 or higher. Or if you want to do conspicuous consumption, this is now the time to do that as well.
What is conspicuous consumption?
So you can spend spend extra Libra on just raw glory at a 1 per 1.
Oh.
That's expensive glory.
It's expensive, but if you're right on the cusp of a 1,000 point,
Yep.
you might be like, oh, I'll just spend 3 Libra to make up the difference. Everybody finished recalculating?
Yes.
Okay. For 488, Cerise, you got 75 glory for the invasion of Frankland. And then 487 is when you went crazy, right?
488.
No, I mean, sorry, Sir Jones.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think anyone got any glory for that year. Somehow.
You specifically said last time that I did.
That you did or didn't?
Did not.
Okay, there you go then. You did get your annual. You always get your annual.
I hit a
Got
break point.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. And then I think we'll just award glory for last year. So for the Battle of Lindsay, Sir Groner, we'll start over. So lowest, Sir Irwin, you got 256 glory and 14 Libra.
One more?
256 glory and 14 Libra.
256. 14. Got it.
And Sir Jarmok the Hideous got 644 glory and 14 Libra.
Diggity.
Sir Groner, you got 1,286 glory and 14 Libra.
Wow.
Can you tell me my glory again? I missed that part.
Sure.
6 something.
644.
Thanks.
And Sir Cadwigan got 1,286 glory and 14 Libra.
He's dead.
Yes, but if he had any sons, they would get a
He didn't.
1/10 of his glory. Well, that's okay then.
Wait, does the extra Libra go towards his family?
Yes, of course it does.
Oh shit. Okay. That's 28 Libra then. Jesus, I should kill more people in a single battle then.
You're telling me. There's some money to be had here.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I think that catches us up as far as that goes. And yeah, see if you've passed a glory point threshold, adjust your character sheets accordingly.
And these points can cheat, right?
Yep.
Wait, was that from that was from last year?
Yes.
Did Sweetling get anything?
Because because Sweetling showed up right at the end of the
Did
battle.
he?
No.
No.
Sweetling was the season before.
Oh, that was
the year
last
before.
week. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Let me check.
I think I crossed 2 thresholds.
Well, then
nice.
it is very possible to cross multiple thresholds.
Is it only takes every 1,000 you cross a threshold?
Yep.
So you get special points.
So Sweetling and got 40 glory.
Okay, I will make note of that.
Yes.
Normally, you can't grow in size, right, when you're old, but this point lets you.
It's
Yes,
like past
yeah,
the
this
age
point.
of 25 or something. It's
Yeah.
pretty early on that you stop growing.
Yeah, but you can use this point to grow.
I probably should have rolled checks for Jarmok as well.
Yeah, you can just leave them checked, then be sure to roll them before you use them next.
All right. Can I? How's this going to play? Like, do I have the option each session start to see who I use?
Yep. Yeah. Once you introduce a replacement character, then you're pretty much still playing whatever, like, your household, so you can choose which knight you want to do. And if there's a battle, you can bring your other knights along.
But you can only play as one of them, obviously.
Well, in the battle, you'd be making the rolls for both of them.
Ooh.
But for, like, on a quest or whatever, you'd still just, like, stick with the one.
Right.
Actually, no, let's just, like, because it's crowded enough at the table as it is, unless we're, like, undermanned, I think. Replacement characters should stay in the background during battles.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, shit.
But if it was just, like, 2 people, then I'd be like, yeah, you better use your replacement character. But okay, let's move forward. Kin events. So, let's see. Cerise, give me a d20 roll there. What'd you get?
A 19.
A 19. Oh, sorry, a d6 roll. But
Oh.
I'll keep that d20 roll in mind. Everybody can roll me d6s. Sorry.
6.
5.
4.
3.
Okay. So, Cerise, you got a 19 on that d20 roll. Ooh. Cool. Great. Wonderful news. Let's see the stuff to start. Summer, winter. Scandal.
Ooh.
It's been a
My wife had
scandal
I got impregnated with twins while I was in fucking France.
I mean, it does kind of make sense, but let's see. Is Scandal not on one of these silly tables?
I brought her a cape made out of human faces.
Roll another D1, a D20.
A D20.
Oh boy.
A 9.
A 9. Okay. One of your cousins is involved in a scandal. Their word is being besmirched, and they're being accused of unknightly behavior. You can choose to champion them to settle the affair. Yeah,
Well, what's the unknightly behavior?
So the unknightly behavior. Let's see here. What are our options for unknightly behavior? They are accused of deserting the Battle of Lindsay.
How does that fit into my I'm pretty valorous, so, and I'm passionate about family, so I guess I gotta defend him.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so
His
this is just
honor
going
is
to
my
be an
honor.
opposed sword. It's a swording duel.
Okay.
First one to land a hit will win. It's just for
I'm gonna
love.
use my family heirloom
Okay.
bronze sword.
And let's see. This person will try to impassion with
Oh shit!
their love of family.
I'm gonna impassion with my love of family.
So they got a +10 to their sword.
Fuck. And I succeeded.
And so they have succeeded on their sword roll, but you're probably gonna kick their butts.
It's a +10
Yeah, it's a +10.
for the impassion, and a +1 for my bronze sword.
So that would have been a crit. Yeah.
Result, I guess.
Yeah.
17 + 11.
Yeah. Fantastic. So you crit on this poor SOB, Sir Alfid, let's just call him, and he relents and he drops the argument and apologizes, and your good cousin is obviously not who I thought he was, and I was mixed up and I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. So go ahead
probably
and
is,
check love, family, and sword.
He probably is a piece of shit.
And Sir Irwin, go ahead and roll me a d20.
All right. D20. 9.
9. Given by King, betterment of the game. Okay. Give me a d20 roll.
Another one.
Mm-hmm.
8.
8, you say 8.
18.
18 or 8?
18. Sorry, I beat it on
1 8. You say 1 8.
in 1 8.
1 8. Oh, well, you have, you come down to the stables one day, and one of your neighbors has discovered a rogue charger roaming your land, so you have a second charger.
Jesus, okay. That's an expensive horse to just have wandering around.
Yeah. It might be some poor sobs from the Battle of Lindsay that deserted, or somebody who went mad and their horse just wandered back to you for some reason.
Alright then.
Yeah, these things happen, you know. And then for Sir Gromer and Sir Jones, there is no family events for you. Things are quiet on your side of town.
Ooh.
I don't know what to say other than roll better. Yes, so it is the year 491. Does anybody want to recap what happened in 490? So we're all together. Because Sir Jones was the only one alive or Sir Jarmark was the only one alive at the end.
So naturally, he's going to come back and say, yeah, the battle, seemed like it was going great until then it did not go so. We fucked up a lot of Franks, was it?
It was Saxons.
Oh, right. Yeah, because we were hating them. Great
them hard.
to begin with. But all that hate helped us out at first, until what's his face? Sir Hasselhoff was rolling like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he did that again.
Surrey lad, man. Just thinking about not his passions, that's
Yeah, I think he should develop another one. Let's see.
Fear of passion.
Fear of passions. Uh, no, let's see. Like,
Love of anxiety.
love of anxiety. Well, I'll think about that. We'll see what happens. But he should definitely, like, have some sort of something happen to him.
Love of perfect hair.
Oh, other than you guys, like, him owing your families, like, favor debts or whatever. But yeah, okay, so yeah, there's a huge battle. There were very few survivors. There was some raiding, and there was also some I don't know, some shadiness that went on during the Christmas court.
Oh yeah, what went down at Christmas court?
So Duke Gorloy and his wife, the Duchess Igraine, were they escaped. They left the Christmas court.
There was the intrigue. That's right.
Yeah, they ran away against King Uther's wishes, probably, because you don't just like leave in the middle of the night if you have permission.
Yeah, what's that Gorloy up to? I recognize the type roles, so like my character was just like, "Cool, you're here. Hi, all right, bye."
Yes. And you know, Jarmok fell in love with the Lady Igraine, which I haven't showed you guys. It occurs to me,
Oh,
but I gave her a terrible. Well, you'll see. I've put her in your journal now. The Lady Igraine.
oh, damn.
So sexy.
So sexy, right?
What is her app score?
Her app score is
50.
listed someplace, but it's probably like 25.
Yeah, well chosen.
Let's see.
She's got constant smoky eye in like the 1400s. She knows what she's doing.
Let's see. I'm seeing if I have them. It's kind of unimportant. But, here we go. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Uther. He's got horses. Merlin's got wizardry. Maddox got baloney. Brastius has things. Roderick has things. Duke Gorloy has things. Igraine. Statistics. Her app is 32.
Jesus.
What?
She's definitely not a witch.
Yes, her name is Igraine. She's got an app of 32.
How does it even get that high?
Dude, natural enhancements, maybe?
What's her glory total?
That's a good question.
Like 20,000? All those cheater points?
Her glory is 3,182.
Something doesn't add up here.
Most of it is gained when she married Gorloy. But you also, as a lady character, gain glory for having children. So, there's that.
Does she have 3 baseball teams of children?
I mean, she has 3 young daughters.
That's not even one baseball team.
No, it's like maybe a bowling
Wait.
team.
How much glory do you get for having twins? Is it just like...
The lady gets them. We're not worried about that right now.
Are you sure? We could talk about this Lady of Grain for like a full hour.
That's true.
She has a lot to talk about.
Yes. Well, this year, court is actually held in London. So you are, called down from Logris to visit the old merry city of London. It is loud here. There's lots of obnoxious people around. Uh, do you guys have experiences with London, or what is your character's thoughts of it? This is maybe your first visit in your life to this terrible place.
I heard some of their bad songs, obnoxious, but as far as songs go, they're not.
Well, until like a year ago, I was worldly, so I'm just pretty neutral about the whole thing now.
All right.
Yeah. I'm lustful though, so I guess I like it.
You like London? Okay. Sir Gromer, how are you feeling about London, or your thoughts on it?
How did I get so
It's just a
lustful?
shitty place.
It's just a shitty place.
Honestly, I'm just wondering why we decided to come here.
Well, you need to come to wherever the king is holding court. Generally, he, moves about, and it's time he visited London. Maybe he has some exciting shopping to do. Prices of items in this city are generally cheaper than you'll find elsewhere. They also have goods that are not available in your locality.
Hmm.
Yes, so if
Okay.
anyone wants to do actual shopping, we can do some shopping. Not opposed to it, because it is a
Oh,
city
shit.
full of
Okay.
things to
Yeah.
buy. Let's see if we got a cool, fun list of stuff that's only available in the cities. What is anybody feeling like looking for?
Hmm. I don't suppose
I-
anyone's selling magic weapons, are they?
No magic
So I was gonna
weapons.
say magic weapon, a cauldron with all the corned beef you could ever.
Don't you already have one of those?
That's the cook's job.
Are you sure there are no magic potions, that I could use to woo some kind of lady?
I mean, there's exotic wine.
GHB.
Ooh, I know what I want.
Like,
You could also get fancy clothes.
Could I get fancy jewelry? Because that doesn't degrade.
Yeah, of course you could get fancy jewelry.
Cool.
And it's not like the jewelry doesn't degrade, it just goes out of style. But let's see. Oh, yeah, you can get a brooch, some earrings, silver and gold, some signet rings, a diamond, like whatever you want.
is there an
Shit.
armor upgrade available?
A farmer upgrade?
Armor.
I think
Or better farmers.
reinforced is the most.
What about shields?
Shield is still going to be 6.
No, there's no like reinforced.
You can buy like a
Heater.
painted one or a plain one.
Oh, cool.
How much is reinforced, both the armor value and the...
It raises it to 12.
raises it to
Reinforced
12.
chainmail.
And it costs 5 Libra.
Sold. For 12? Defense?
It raises it to 12.
Yeah. So instead of 10, it's 12.
Sweet.
Oh shit, I'm totally going for that. And only 5 Libra too?
Yep.
Shit, okay. I can pass this down to my children.
Probably be buried with you.
Nope.
Nope. Sorry, it's in the will.
Do they have grenades yet? Is that a thing?
Nope. No grenades yet. You can get a bow and some arrows.
I have a bow and some arrows.
You could enlist some common services. You could hire a harpist or a
to follow us around.
or a lute player.
What's a lot yongler?
I have no fucking clue. It's spelled JONGLEUR.
An itinerant minstrel?
Sure, yes.
Oh, an itinerant medieval entertainer proficient in juggling, acrobatics, music, and recipe.
So kind of like that asshole.
Yeah.
So,
Sort of like
he asks you to...
troubadour.
You can
Like
also
some
get
music
some
focus.
carpets, they got all the things.
Carpets.
Yeah. You could contract for a stone tower. You could hire some mercenaries. Whatever you want to do here, really. But anyhow, as you're traveling
How
the
much are
largest
mercenaries?
British city, there's over 10,000 residents here. It's crazy. And let's see. Most of the city blocks are many wooden houses with occasional alleys between them. They're only 1 or 2 stories high. There's shops in the front and on the bottom floors. All the roofs here are thatched. The land in the center of each city block is privately owned, and it's filled with small vegetable gardens. Go ahead and give me D20 rolls, everybody.
60.
13.
4.
All right, so Sir Jones, you are walking down the crazy old streets of London, dodging filthy peasants, and you find 2 denarii in the street.
Do I find a brothel? Because let's be real, I need to have a son one way.
Oh, you want to go? Yeah, give me a lustful roll. Let's see if you sire a bastard in London.
Success.
All right, give me a flirting roll. And you can impassion this if you want.
Yeah, because going crazy nice and early, what the doctor. How weird would it be to think about my love of family while I do that?
It's not weird, because you need a family. You need sons.
All right, it goes well,
Oh,
so
fucking
I'm
thank God.
flirting real hard with a 17 out of 21.
Oh, so you make it. All right. Let's see. In 9 months, you'll have a baby boy. That's a bastard in London.
Dope.
So write that down somewhere.
How do you know it's yours, though?
You're gonna have some hussy coming for your money.
Oh, I'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Jones. Got it. Alright, and let's see then. Who was next? Sir Irwin got a 13. London is so great, Sir Irwin. You are just like caught in the streets with all these like mobs of people, these like merchants and farmers and shoppers. You're just like being jostled and bruised and like rubbed up against all goddamn day. And how do you feel about that? There's like a moment where, 2 greasy fat guys are just like trapping you in between them as you press through the crowd trying to go anywhere. How do you feel? What do you do?
Oh, boy. Hmm. I have a few contradicting traits going on, so,
Roll them.
let's see. Shit, there's so much to choose from!
What do you have anything at 16?
I have... nothing relevant at 6.
Okay.
Well, maybe temperate.
Sure, roll temperate
Pass.
to see if you cope by drinking.
Oh, is that what that means?
So no, you don't succumb to any vices, and you just are stoic throughout this whole experience. Sir Gromer, you get splattered by bird droppings as you're like hit by a statue. You get shit on by a bird. How do you feel?
I feel pretty shitty about it, and I'm vengeful. That bird must die.
You can go ahead and give me a falconry roll.
How about a bow roll? Because I'm a bowman.
Are you really walking around with
Walking around with your bow in this street? Hell yeah! I'm walking around the street with a falcon in my hand.
I mean, that's not what would happen.
Alright, well, I don't know. My bow is
Or
pretty.
folklore. Folklore would also work.
Can I just pick the one that has the highest number?
Yeah.
Yeah, bow.
Oh, you're going bow. Okay.
Oh yeah, fuck that bird.
All right. Well, you kill a pigeon. Aren't you the big man? Go ahead and check your bow and your cowardly.
Yes. He shit on me. I was just being vengeful.
Yeah. That's what that means. Let's see. And then Sir Reese, what did you roll? You got a 4? Oh, what's the name of your best horse?
Oh, Chargy.
Chargy is having really bad diarrhea from the hay that is here in London.
I mean, he's like 20 years old.
Yeah, well,
He has constant diarrhea.
yeah, no, it's not doing well at all. You can't ride Chargy for like a week.
No, can I turn him into glue or something while we're here? Just buy another one.
Jesus.
Yeah, you can. Do you want to buy a new charger?
Yeah, I guess I need a full suite.
It's 20 Libra for a charger.
Oh, fuck no. Never mind. I still have the ancient something.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Get a Corsair.
And I guess I have 2 rounds.
Is 8 Libra.
Wait, what? What's a Corsair?
It's just not quite a charger.
Oh. But it's not one of the defaults either. Is there anything better than a charger?
No.
Oh.
Not available yet.
Oh.
Yeah, horse breeding technology has not increased yet. Sorry to hear about your diarrhea horse.
London's fun.
All right. So let's see. All the gates here are large with double wide doors and towers. They're closed and barred every night. Most of the gates are well defended. People can sometimes squeeze in after dark. The markets are all on the inside of the wall. Everybody, goes there. They serve daily needs. Nothing super special. The market at Watergate is the international market. It's closest to the Thames River, so it has a lot of luxury goods. So if you're going there searching for love potions, that's where you would go. But anyhow, there are some places of interest. Does anybody want to do some touristing?
Sure, as long as I can get love potions on.
Or anything to increase my vengefulness.
So there's Aldgate, Aldersgate, Basilica, Lude's Castle, Bellinsgate, Bishopsgate, a bridge, Cripplegate, Ludgate, Moorgate, Newgate, Penbran, Polsterngate, St. Bridget's Church, St. Paul's Cathedral, Southwark, the Stone of London, Tower Hill, Trader's Gate, Watergate, and White Tower. Any of those sound of interest to you guys?
Yeah, the one with the gate.
Yeah, I like that gate thing that was happening.
All right, let's see. So the most interesting gate, I think, is Ludgate. He built the first walls of Ludinium back in the day, and he reigned back before the Romans came. And when he died, he was buried under, the gate that he had built. Dispensing with the tourism, you were called to London for a reason, right? It's to hang out with the king. So as you are, bustling about King Uther's entourage, helping Lord Roderick, etc., you hear some news. Prince Maddox reports that we're going to war. War against Cornwall for being a son of a bitch. And tells Earl Roderick, muster the troops, bring all your knights to Sarum, and we'll march from there. Sir Brastius, whom I don't know if you guys have seen yet, Duke Brastius, he's in your journals, says that another fleet of Saxons has landed in the south, and he questions if there's maybe not some magic behind it. Is it just their dead rising from the grave to continue to slaughter us? He really wants to kill them. He hates the fucking Saxons. And
That's one shit.
yeah, and Earl Roderick is leaving all the foot soldiers at home to garrison his castles, and is only going to muster his knights to help Prince Maddox. So just, the people that you know and covert with, not all of his military strength. And Duke Ulfius, what you pick up from him is that old King Hengist of Kent has died in bed, and now his son is going to be the King of Kent. And Kent is a 100% Saxon county. So leadership has passed to the younger generation of the county of Kent.
I already hate this place.
So you guys are camping out in London. It's, like a week of being able to talk with Roderick or Maddox or Brastius, or, Uther if you do it right. What do you guys want to do?
I want to hire a bodyguard, buy her a love.
I'm sorry, what?
Hire a merc to be a bodyguard. What do they want, like a Libra or two a year?
For a bodyguards, how many do you want?
Just one good one.
Just one good one. Well, let's see. For 50 bandits, it's 5 Libra. So, how good do you want him to be on a scale of 50 bandits? 10 bandits good?
10 bandit power.
10 bandit power, okay. So that'll be 1 Libra then. Oh, per month.
Oh,
Wait, for what?
I guess that's why that makes sense. That's why it's such a huge number. Yeah.
Do you say we can contract mercenaries?
Yes.
How much does that cost?
So I'll give you the price list for all of them. For 50 bandits for a month, it's 5 Libra. For 50 footmen, it's 10 Libra. For 10 armored footmen, it's 5 Libra.
Per month?
Yeah, per month.
this makes sense, because you've got like a battalion of troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've all got like horses and shit, or, their families.
Yeah, upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm too rich for my blood. No.
All right. Yeah, the cheapest one is 4 engineers for 1 Libra a month.
Fucking and they probably argue about how to do things.
More than likely.
Can I just get one? Please, not 4. Not more than 1.
I mean, you have Sir Jarmark if you really need anybody's teeth caved in, right?
No, I mean, I actually, but it's just engineer.
And you have your 5 servants. But yeah, okay, so you're scoping out the mercenary scene. Sir Irwin, what are you doing?
Question. Why are we going after Duke Galoy again?
Oh, he has insulted... Who are you asking, I guess?
Just the knight that's sitting next to me. Like, I'm perfectly fine with going after Duke Galoy. Fuck that dude. But I thought we just had a peace treaty like 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, we had the treaty, and we fought in war against him. I mean, with him. And then, he was with King Uther at Christmas Court, and then he just fucking vanished, violating the laws of hospitality. He's broken his word, and he's a guilty fucking traitor. There are even witnesses that saw him leave. And they say that he stole some treasure when he left as well. Yeah, so he's a traitor, He has a responsibility to serve the king, and he he threw it in the king's face. Yeah, anybody who disobeys the law is a traitor. It's pretty simple.
That crazy. I now that you said that, I kind of want to do some investigating of my own because surely Duke of Cornwall, Gurloy, is. I don't like him, but surely he isn't that stupid. So I just want to ask around and figure out who said what. And
Okay, so you're gonna ask around. Sir
yeah,
Gromer, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just chilling.
All right, take a check in, lazy.
Yes.
Sir Reese, what are you doing?
Horin.
I'm sorry, what?
Horin.
Pouring what?
What? Horrid.
Horin. Whoring.
Whoring!
Horrid.
Or I thought you said porn. And
I
I'm like,
thought he
close
said
enough.
porn and corn. Yeah, I was very confused. But go ahead and give me a lustful roll. Just good old London.
Boing. Oh.
Okay, that's
Couldn't get it up.
no. I mean, like you're having a good time, but you're not like making babies. No, there are no bastards as the results of your whoring.
Oh. That's good. That's good.
Sir Irwin, go ahead and give me an intrigue roll.
I'm guessing this definitely isn't local.
It is not local.
Man, what's the point of having a torture chamber?
Get those checks in cruel.
I guess. I do succeed though.
Ooh, so check your intrigue. So the Duke and his wife fled Uther's court because the king made unwholesome advances upon Lady Igraine. The king is half mad for the Duke's wife, and this isn't about rebellion at all. It's just about Uther having the hots for Igraine.
Jesus.
And you learn this information from a servant who was serving Prince Madoc at feast, and those were pretty much the prince's own words, as this servant reports.
Wow.
I could see it.
Okay, well, yeah. Literally everyone would go after Igraine, okay? I just didn't think Uther would be such a bastard about it. Oh, and then give the serpent, like, a Libra to keep their mouth shut and to keep them happy.
Yeah, I mean, if you give them a Libra, they'll never work again.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Well,
And I'm just gonna mark a check next to generous, because why not?
fair enough. But that's pretty much all the action for London. But you ride home. If you do need to make any last minute city purchases, let me know. Nope.
Did I find my love potion?
They have exotic wine.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's just expensive nonsense. I'm good.
Oh, and Sir Arwen, are you going to dismantle your pagan monument?
I was just gonna mention that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright, so as you're riding back to Salisbury, go ahead and give me hunting rolls. Or choose one person to
Neat.
be the leader and have that person give me a hunting roll.
I have pretty high hunting. No, I don't. I have 10.
That's probably better than everyone else.
And by a lot.
Yeah, I think all of us have 3.
Yeah, I success.
You successed hunting. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you are trotting up the trail back towards home, and you're nearing the pagan monument. You don't get lost on your way home. Sir Arwen, what is the pagan monument again? Is it just the
Uh,
pagan monument?
Just generic pagan monument.
Okay. There are people around the generic pagan monument. They have robes. They look like some druids.
Have I seen them before?
You can give me a recognize roll. Everybody can give me a recognize roll to see if you recognize these weirdos.
Recognize. Nope.
Definitely not.
Ooh, I do with a 1.
Ooh, thank you.
Check your recognize.
Who they be?
Yeah, you've seen some of these weirdos at Feast before. One of them really stands out to you. It is Efan.
That.
Efan the Druid.
Ethan.
But yeah, they seem to be performing some sort of rite at sunset as you ride up.
Um. Hmm.
Do I know this one? This.
You do.
Anyone speak Druid?
They speak the common tongue easily enough, and Irwin would ride up to them and shouts, "What the hell are you doing on my land?"
Oh, greetings, Sir Irwin, of Burcombe.
That's probably right.
we are here, performing a natural rite for our deceased and our beloved. It's their Memorial Day today, and we just wanted to come and help guide their spirit in the afterlife by praying as you see.
Fuck me. Really? Because I was just thinking about having this monument removed. I had not realized that people valued it at all.
Yeah, of course people value it, and I don't recommend removing it. The Earth is old.
Well, yeah, it's the Earth. It tends to stay there. Doesn't really move that much either. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. Yeah,
They
I don't appreciate you practicing your pagan religions on my land.
Do we have any pagans in the crowd?
Probably.
Cerise, Jones, are you guys pagans?
Yeah, British pagan.
Yep.
Well, your friend wants to do whatever to his land. How do you have anything to input, or
I mean, I don't feel good about it, but I'm not gonna stop him with force or anything.
Yeah, his land is his own, even though it's kind of shit.
Cerise?
What? So what?
How do you feel about Sir Irwin's decision to remove the monument?
I'm not that pious. I don't care.
Can I try to just
not at all.
convince? Just be like, listen, man, like, why you gotta do that?
Give me worldly rolls to see if you really care.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
No, you don't
I
have to.
care.
Okay.
Cerise, go ahead and check pious.
I super give a fuck.
You super
Spiritual,
don't.
you mean, or
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm worldly.
All right. right, so you folks that succeeded on your worldly, you feel that he's doing the wrong thing. How you choose to act is up to you, but you feel that he's doing
Wait,
the wrong thing.
if they're worldly, shouldn't they not give a shit? Isn't spiritual the one that they should care
No, but
about?
it's a pagan monument, so we do care because we're worldly.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Because it's a pagan monument. Like,
Yeah.
if
But
it
we're a bunch of
were,
aren't we a bunch of
monument
pagans?
to a
Yeah,
god,
worldly is a pagan religious trait.
Oh.
yeah, if it was like Zeus or some shit on there, then we would probably like need to be spiritual to, or maybe not Zeus, but the Christian god or something.
Yeah, if it was Jesus, you'd have to make pious rolls to.
Wait, was that the 20 was a crit fail, right?
Yeah, so you succeeded in pious, so you don't fucking care.
Okay. Yeah.
So hey man, like, why you got to be doing that?
It's not my religion. I don't like it.
Well, like, what if we just transplant it to my land? I'll buy
Well,
it.
I'd be fine with that.
I'll give you a Libra for it.
You certainly don't have to. I just don't want it on my land. It doesn't fit my beliefs. I perfectly. If you're offering the land, that's much better than my plan to just utterly destroy it.
Off it goes, then. I'm gonna put it on my land record sheet.
All right. Tell him what it does, Sebastian.
Literally nothing, but give you a check in worldly every year.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. I don't want it because it's not my religion.
All right, so
Seems inappropriate.
you excavate and relocate the monument. Ethan the druid is pretty happy about the whole thing, but he still shakes his head at Sir Irwin. And Sir Irwin, there's just like a hole in your land where this monument used to be. It was a lot deeper than you thought. Think of it like I'm imagining like a big, like oval shaped smooth stone with like carvings on it and stuff.
Oh.
And so you only seeing like the top part of it, which is like 2 feet. But when you go to like dig it out, it's like 7 feet further in the ground. It's this big crazy thing. And so when it's relocated to Sir Jones's land, you can see a lot more of the carving, and it stands about like 6 feet, whatever, above the soil. But nothing grows in the hole that's left behind. You'd expect like grass to fill in, but it just remains like a hole in your land, Sir Irwin.
I pee in the hole.
Really?
Life for your crop. Life for your crop.
That isn't how that works! Well, then again, I'm not a farmer, so maybe.
I don't know any better.
Talk about worldly. But that's that adventure taken care of. And
Oh, okay.
Arwen remove.
Oh, yeah, and I obviously tell everyone what I heard about King Uther and Lady
E-Green.
Igraine. I thought it was Guinevere for a second, but she isn't around yet, I don't think.
Nope. All right. So you are all mustered at Sarum. We can go visit our favorite place, Sarum. I have to sneeze. I don't know when it's coming, but just be warned. As promised, Earl Roderick just is summoning his knights to meet there. But other knights join as well from the neighboring counties, including Marlborough and Lindsay, and some other places as well. People from the land of Donbury and some folks from Estragales all meet up. And let's see. You guys begin to march on Cornwall once everybody is assembled. He is rushing the army. Not even all of the knights that he has called for are able to join the army. He is just pushing everybody ahead, full steam. And you march through the lands. Takes about like a week, but
Can I
uh huh.
can I do something?
Sure. What do you want to do?
I kind of want to maybe ride ahead without being noticed and just tell the Duke what's gonna happen.
Oh, there's no time for that.
Ah, okay. It's just a super shitty situation.
He'd be breaking formation, and
Yeah.
it'd be terrible. And you would get there, and then they'd get there, and yeah, well, there's not enough time. If he doesn't know that Uther's coming for him by now, he's probably. So as you get closer, it becomes plain that the Duke is not going to ride out and meet you guys. Um, his army has been divided in two. One to defend Tintagel on the coast, and one to defend Castle Terrible further inland, 10 miles away from Tintagel. So he's got his army at 2 points. So if Uther marches against one of the points, he can take his army from the other and get you guys in the rear. His wife is at Tintagel, but most of his army is at Terrible, ready to just murder you guys as you maybe go for assaulting Tintagel. Um, Uther sends three-quarters of his force to besiege Terrible, and the rest to Castle Tintagel. So where do you guys fall? You can choose if you want to go to Tintagel or Castle Terrible. And let's see, I have a thing. So if you want to go to Castle Terrible, there will be a battle and a chance to get glory, or you can go to Tintagel and possibly witness an event that will not earn you any glory.
I mean, Tintagel sounds like the less dangerous.
I prefer living.
If we survive, I could write a ballad about
Really?
survival. Yeah, man.
That's a really bad ballad. You should write a ballad about being in an actual fight. But also, I don't actually want to fight this fight. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Let's not fight the fight. It's a really dumb fight.
So what you're saying is you don't want a ballad.
Not about this battle.
Okay. Next time.
Sir Irwin, go ahead and take a check in forgiving.
Okay.
Sir Gromer, are you going to go with the majority?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. So you guys are included in Uther's guard. He is going to Tintagel to lay siege to the castle as well. Let's see here. Cornwall, if we were to... Oh, wait. Yeah. It's if we're looking at the Logris map or the map of London. I mean, sorry. Not London. The Pendragon players map. Boop, 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 boop. It's down there in that little peninsula, where there's Devon and Lyonesse and Tintagel right in the middle of those two. But Castle Cornwall is out on like a peninsula, separated by like a bridge and a causeway. So if you are marching to attack the castle, you have to go over the bridge where your numbers are restricted, because otherwise you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna like hop around on the bottom of these cliffs, and that's like a terrible idea. So you guys are on like this rocky outcropping, with a good view of the causeway, and you're set up camp there with Uther, trying to determine the best way to attack this place. It's got one way in and one way out, but you still have to fight through the lower ward and the inner ward before you're even at the castle walls. So seems like Uther's strategy is maybe to wait for the Duke to ride out and then stab him in the back. But you guys are there. You're set to guard. You watch a few futile assaults on the walls. The knights are just battered back by armed peasants with rocks and things. The just fortifications of this castle are just too much for the force that Uther has brought with him. You're there for a couple of days. Uther sets up some trebuchets that hurl rocks and burning pitch against the walls, but, again, nothing too much happens. How are you feeling, guys? It's like pretty fucking boring around here.
We're just sieging.
Yep.
I knew we should have gone to Tintad.
Well, you're at Tintagel.
Oh, they're both sieges.
Yes, this one is against a heavily armored. The other one is just like not. Is definitely a more approachable castle because it's like on land, but this one, Tintagel, is on this stupid fucking peninsula.
Oh, you guys are bored. You could sleep with one of the camp girls.
How long has the siege been going on?
Oh, it's like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, so this could go for like months.
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
Go ahead and take a. Well, we'll make a prudent reckless roll, Sir Reese.
Prudent.
All right, roll reckless.
Reckless.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty antsy.
I'm gonna write a song about just, being bored. How boring sieges are. It's gonna be a pretty farcical, most people won't.
It's like a deep cut. Go ahead and give me a compose roll.
I am gonna lean on one of my servants that knows compose.
Oh, perfect. You're dictating it. He's gonna spruce it up for you.
Can I go for a swim?
You're thinking about it. You can definitely take some good baths around here.
I
Well,
forgot
just
to roll
wanted
those.
to put a check in swimming. Is basically it. Since my swimming's
We'll
at
roll
2.
your swimming.
Okay. You drown. The end. I failed.
Yep. Well, you're looking at the water and you're like, I better not. You just don't go.
So
It's salty,
skill-
weird.
I could
Skill
teach you how to
rolls.
swim if you really want.
I'm sorry, what, Sir Jones?
Skill rolls are supposed to be 3d6 plus something, right?
Yes.
Hmm?
When you determine what they are.
Yeah. Generally, it's 3d6.
Is there skill
Just
sharing
straight
in
up.
this game?
I have
mechanism for
servants,
that?
and I forgot to roll for the. I gave them what stats or what skills they have, but I didn't roll them yet. So now I know what that is. So now I can. So this is going to be a 2 out of 9. I accidentally double-clicked it. Sorry about
Well, the
that.
first one is a success. So you're making good progress with your song.
Making movies, making songs, fighting around the world.
Sir Gromer, how are you fighting the boredom?
You know, I'm going around and helping the local deputies and sheriff round up and stuff.
I'm sorry, what?
Can I help the local law enforcement out while I'm bored?
Yeah, you can ride perimeter of the camp. You can just patrol the camp. Go ahead and give me horsemanship.
What a cop.
Right? But this could be interesting.
So
Say
I have no ships of the horseman.
Okay. In which case, you are riding along, and you are somebody hails you from behind. They go, "Identify yourself, Sir Knight."
I'm Sir Gromer.
From whence do you hail, Sir Gromer?
From Ridichan. No, wait, is that right? I don't think that's right.
You're from Salisbury.
I'm from Salisbury.
Okay, so you tell him the truth. I'm sorry then, I will have to kill you.
Come again?
Ready yourself? Choose
Wait,
lances or
what?
swords.
No. Why is this happening?
Choose lances or swords.
No. Why is this happening?
Lances it is! Very well.
I made no choice. I'm going with sword.
Okay, well he's going with lance, so you know that's not gonna be the best. But let's see. He is going to let's see if he has an impassion for anything right now. Alright, so he has used his passion. So he's just gonna be rolling straight lance. Sir Gromer.
I'm going to be impassioning
Okay.
with my love of family, because why the fuck is this happening? I'm coming home to my family.
It's worked well for you before.
Ooh.
Well, it could have been worse. So it goes down by 1, and you have a -5. Alright. So go ahead and roll your sword, and I will roll this guy's lance. Damn it.
Yahtzee.
So is that with a -5?
So wait, is it the die that I roll is a -5,
No,
or
the
my
skill is the -5.
No, my 5, or my skill is at 15.
Alright, so it's a success for this unidentified knight. He seems to be wearing Cornwall livery. I mean, bearing the coat of arms of Cornwall. Right, so let's see how much damage he does. Uh, 28. What is your size?
14.
Okay, so this is more than double your size, so you're automatically knocked off your horse. And you take another 4 damage that bypasses armor. So you failed on your sword. You have just 10 armor. Is that correct?
I don't know where I see this at.
Should be right underneath your weapon skills.
Yes, 10.
Okay, so you take 18 damage from the lance. So you have an 18-point wound, and then another 4-point wound. What is your major wound threshold?
15.
Okay, roll your con to see if you stay conscious. Alright, so you stay conscious, but you're on the ground, and this knight is getting ready for another pass. What do you do?
I ready my sword. Fuck this guy.
Alright, he dismounts, and he draws his sword, and is coming right for you.
Can I roll a new passion?
Yeah, you could try.
I do.
Okay, so you've got a +10 to your... Well, you got a +5 to your whatever you're going to use.
A swordy sword.
Okay. And he is also using his sword, but it's not impassioned. I got a 7.
What happened? Did it go through?
Did you roll your sword?
I thought I did. Hooray!
Okay, so that beats him. So go ahead and roll damage, but he will get his shield. All right. So you clang on him with your sword. He is still able to stand, but he does make the roll to see if he gets knocked down. Yeah, so he's still standing. He just shrugs off your sword attack, but it's swords again. So like, let's just do another round of this. It's got a 13 against you.
Hooray!
All right, so I noticed that you're not putting in your modifier. So normally your sword skill is 20, right?
Yeah.
With the -5 would bring it down to 15, and then plus the 10 from being impassioned with honor, bring it up to 25. So you would have an additional +5 to whatever you're rolling here. So it looks like those previous two would both be crits. So let's just do crit damage for
Oh shit!
one. Okay. So that's going to knock him the fuck over. And
Yeah.
let's see, he will get his armor, but that's 28. Oh, so you fucking kill him.
God damn!
There you go then.
I'll never know why.
You killed this nameless Cornwallian knight.
Wait, what is our history with Cornwall? Are we just not cool?
Well, that's where Duke Gorloy is the Duke of. So it's not like you have a grievance with the locals, maybe. You might now, if you want to develop a hatred of Cornwall.
I mean, I don't know why he hates me, or if it's because he's Cornwallian.
Roll your vengeful.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I am really vengeful.
All right. So you've got a hate Cornwall passion of 8.
Oh, fuck these guys.
Not huge, but it exists. All right, but you come back to camp. You share your story. You get some first aid. So let's just do 15s from the camp people's first aid. They can do it 2 times. So let's see. All right, so 1 success. So you regain 2 hit points, and you will need surgery because you did take a major wound from that first time the guy
Yeah.
beat the shit out of you. So let's just do the surgery roll right now. And it's a failure, so you are going to be laid up for quite some time. Yeah, it's 1 week. Alright, second week she succeeds. Great. So go ahead and make me 2 rolls on the aging table. We'll just get all of this out of the way.
What's the aging
So
table?
roll 2d6. How did you roll your 2d6?
I got a 1 and a 6.
Okay. So you got a 1 and a 6. Oh, the total is 7. That's what I was going for. 7. You're fine. All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your current HPs?
9 out of 29.
Is that under your unconscious?
No.
What's your unconscious?
7.
Oh, okay, cool. So you're fine. I mean, you have to get surgery, but as long as you don't like engage in any combat for those 2 weeks, you should be fine. But if you do any strenuous activity, your wounds could open up.
Okay.
So this is how your life goes for a while. Getting bored, riding out on patrol, occasional skirmishes or duels with Cornwall outriders, until one afternoon, Merlin arrives in camp. You see him all hooded and cloaked, but in a fucking hurry. He rushes into King Uther's tent, and you guys can give me energetic rolls.
Energetic?
Energetic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty energetic already.
Looks like everybody succeeded. Fantastic. So you guys are all assigned guard duty. And it's some hours before Merlin emerges from King Uther's tent. But you see them both leave as your posted guard, and then they leave the camp entirely. And you see them go to a sacred stone in the distance, like a standing stone, sort of like the kind that you unearthed from Sir Irwin's properties. Merlin raises his arms and begins to chant, and then a great thick fog flows out of the forest over the sea and just clouds fucking everything. Here, do.
Sounds like some really sexy clouds.
They are real thick clouds and fog. They begin
So
to
fucking thick.
move in like a cliff, envelop the castle and causeway, and just cover the whole like castle and camp. Give me awareness rolls.
I'm aware.
I am not.
I am aware.
I am aware.
All right, for everyone who is aware, you hear the hollow clattering of hooves and the faraway shout of the Duke, open the gate. The night is cold and long. Eventually, your replacements come to relieve you of guard duty. It's so cold and eerie. As you sleep tonight, you all have dreams, terrible dreams of dragons and blood. In the morning, the sun shines, wakes you up. There's no fog around. But a couple of huffy puffy messengers run up and they're like, "Where's the king? We have news to report."
Isn't he in his tent?
So you go in and get him out of his tent.
Yep.
All right, yeah, he's in there. He's you pry open the flap. What do you say?
There's news for you.
Ah, okay, great. Oof. He looks like he hasn't slept very well, but he gets out, still in his armor. And where's this messenger? Messenger pops up. Messenger relays the news. It's with a heavy heart that I come to you today. Okay. Good news is that Duke Gorlaw was killed in battle, and we took Castle Terrible in a fierce nighttime battle. The bad news is that Prince Madoc is dead. He fought gloriously against Duke Gorloy, but in the end he was murdered. And Uther hears this and he looks for Merlin and he gives him the shittiest evil eye in the whole world, and Merlin's just making shadow puppets with his hands. You also notice that Merlin's similarly exhausted. He has deep-set bags under his eyes and is moving a little bit slower and is being a little bit more snippy than usual. Sir Jones, he asks you if you could give him a back rub.
Of course.
All right. How do you guys feel?
I feel pretty good.
Who's Prince Madoc again?
King Uther's son?
Jesus. He's smiling after that?
What? I didn't say he was smiling.
He had a shit-eating grin.
Oh. I meant to say he was giving him a real stink eye, but like a shit eye.
Okay. Maybe I heard wrong.
Maybe I said it wrong.
Uh,
He's not happy. He is very unhappy.
Back rubs for everybody, but Merlin first, because I trust.
Irwin would probably hang around Merlin and just want Merlin to notice she wants to ask questions, but doesn't actually want to go up to the ancient wizard.
I mean, fair enough, but Merlin's had
Yeah.
a tough night. Not likely to reach out for help.
Oh,
The next day, the body of the Duke is brought to Tintagel and borne across the causeway. You guys are there guarding it. There's nothing much to do. You just drop off the dead body and head back. It sure as hell is the fucking Duke, good old Sir Orson Welles himself. And the next day, the king sends in Duke Brastius with the under a flag of truce to extract the surrender of Cornwall. Sometime later, Brastius comes in and is like, "Hey, the Duchess surrendered." King Uther, takes this news from Brastius and is like, "Hey, good job, everybody. We've doled out a hefty amount of justice these past few days. The traitor is dead, and now peace and unity can return to the land of Britain." Up the hill, marching with her ladies and waiting, is the Duchess Igraine. Everybody who hasn't seen her before, go ahead and give me lustful rolls. So I think that's everybody.
I was gonna say, how do we know if we've seen her before or not?
Yeah, haven't we seen her before?
Nope. Sir Jarmok has, but he's not
Right.
here.
I rolled on my number. What is it?
Understood.
That's a crit if you rolled on your number.
I sure did.
So, do you have to roll against jumping her in front of us, or how does?
I just dropped my pants right now.
All right. So Sir Gromer, you get a new passion. It's Lust Igraine. And let's just make that 4d6. That's not too bad. At an 11. And then Sir Reese, you get a Lustful Igraine of 5. Sir Jones, you get a Lustful Igraine of 5. And Sir Irwin, failed Lustful. Roll Chaste, Sir Irwin.
Wait, what did you say?
Sir Gromer, you have a Lust Igraine passion of 11.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What do you mean? What is this?
It's a new passion.
Oh,
Or, new directed trait, sorry.
what is a directed trait?
So, when you roll Lust,
Oh,
specifically
okay.
for her, it's modified.
What is mine?
5.
Ain't nothing but a horn dog. Horny all the time.
And Sir Gromer's is powerful enough to give him a new passion.
Yeesh.
Wow.
But Sir Jones, you just also gained the directed trait, Lustful Igraine.
But no passion.
But no passion. And Sir Irwin, Did you make your chase roll? No, you failed your chase roll. All right. Well, she's pretty, but she didn't really do it for you.
What would have happened if I succeeded on chase? Out of curiosity.
You would have gained a more ingrained passion.
Okay.
So like, an honorable sort of flirty love.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why people are into her, I guess.
Right?
Weird that we killed many, many people just for you to get it on with her, but okay.
Yeah, she's all dressed in black, surrenders to the king, who officially puts her under his custody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He has some appointments to make. So the Castle Terrible and Tintagel he places garrisons for. He has he's going to stay here in Tintagel himself until the funeral for Prince Madoc. And you guys are appointed as garrison at Terrible, but are also invited to the funeral. So the funeral is held for Prince Madoc at Stonehenge. Everybody you know is there to pay respects. Notably, he's buried next to his uncle Aurelius Ambrosius. You guys can give me awareness rolls as you're at this funeral.
Do I get like a bonus if I'm keeping a special eye on the lady?
No. It's not about her.
Well, I succeed anyways.
That's good. Sir Grom, are you rolling? Nope. All right. Check.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Awareness. You guys are all pretty aware.
Mm-hmm.
Except for
I rolled a 20.
You notice Igraine's cleavage.
Yeah, no, you are totally absorbed. Very clearly. Everybody notices that you are noticing her cleavage. But
No,
for
but really-
you others who are not distracted, you notice that, there's also a gravesite set out for Uther. Because, everybody dies. And you also see that Uther is really sad. He is not handling this very well at all. Earl Roderick is like, "Hey guys, after party at my house," and invites all the visiting nobles to the funeral reception at Sarum Castle. So, we have what we call a funeral feast.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a thing.
it is a thing. A lot of sad drinking. There was a battle. It wasn't that cool. Everybody talks about how the showdown between Duke Gorloy and Madoc was like pretty spectacular, but in the end both died of like each other's wounds. But yeah, go ahead and give me app rolls to see if you can fandangle good seats.
So what?
I got good seat.
A roll of what?
Appearance. APP.
Oh.
I think I just crit.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at you.
All right, Sir Irwin, for your heroism at the Battle of Lindsey, you are invited to sit at the table with Uther, Merlin, Earl Roderick, Sir Alad, Duke Brastius, and Sir Elaine de Carleon. You've as well as Igraine. Morgause, her eldest daughter, Elaine, the middle child, and Morgan, the youngest child. So you're up with all the cool people, Arwen.
Me with my appearance of 9.
Sir Jones, you get similarly front row seating, but not at the head table. Uh, so unfortunately for Irwin, you're not going to be able to draw cards from the feast deck, but you can speak freely. You do have the chance to speak to the people at the table with you. Uh,
Oh,
and
sweet.
and Sir Reese, you failed. Sir Gromer, you want to give me an appearance roll?
Sure. I am not beautiful. Do not look at me.
All right, cool. All you not beautiful people. Let's start with Sir Irwin. What are you doing?
Uh, shit. I have so many options, so many questions to ask. Uh, fuck. Merlin first, I guess.
Uh huh.
Hey, Merlin. Uh,
Oh, what is it? I'm just sleeping here.
you still look tired. It's been several days.
Yes, I need a lot of rest.
Are you gonna be okay after what happened?
Britain
What
will continue.
what exactly happened?
Yes, exactly. What exactly happened? Nothing exactly happened. Nothing ever exactly happens.
Then what approximately happened?
Do you really want to know?
I think I need to know.
All right. How are you gonna convince Merlin to spill the beans? What
I'm
personality trait or skill are you going to leverage?
personality trait, skill. Um,
Like, why do you want to know?
let's see. Um, my sword skill to stab him under the table
Roll
until he tells me.
trusting suspicious.
All right. Yeah, that seems succeeded on trusting.
Well, you trust him when he is like warning you from asking further. He's like, listen, you're a good British Christian. I wouldn't want to do anything to change that. And you're like,
I
oh.
oh
Yes,
oh.
indeed. Uh, let's see,
I'm
Sir Jones. You with the better seat. What would you like to do? Would you like to chat, drink, flirt, or draw a card?
Who's at my table?
Some notable knights. Sir Jeridan of your hometown, as well as Sir Varius and Sir Thebert.
Well,
Fever.
And I can.
do they know?
We
Do
have
they
pictures
know
for
my ballot?
Sir Varia and Sir Thebert. So let's put these in your guys' journals. All players. So there's Sir Thebert, and then Sir Varia, also in your journals.
Sir Thabert is cuter than I expected.
Oh, and Sir Alain de Carleon, of course. This fucking guy.
Sir. Well, the critical question is, do they know my ballad of the feastliest night? Fast.
It hasn't been sung in quite some time, sir.
Okay. Well, there's a couple rounds of feasting, right? First, I will draw a card from the.
Okay.
And should I
Yeah.
just read that?
Yep.
A Lady of the Night. Or am I not? Should I read it?
No, yeah. You're supposed to.
A courtesan's making eyes at me. I have to roll a more love or chaste, my choice versus lustful. I think. Ooh, I mean, I have an Amor passion.
Yeah.
Is Sir Amig here?
Yes.
I should probably roll that then.
There you go. Amore.
And I succeed.
Oh,
with that.
check your passion. Oh boy.
So I make
well, so
eyes
you
back
make it at a
and
7,
kinda
so
like-
also roll lustful because it's verse lustful, right?
Ooh, I fail my lust.
Fail your lustful. Okay, so your Amor wins, so you get +1 geniality going forward, and yeah, you checked your Amor. So perfect.
And that's because Amig is just like grinning at me from across the
Yeah,
table.
he's like, you want a later? Yeah.
And I give him a wink or whatever.
All right, Sir Gromer, what do you want to do? Check,
Anything that would
flirt, or draw a card.
I will drink.
All right. Let's see here. Book of fees, drinking. Go ahead and roll indulgent.
No sweat.
All right. So you are. Ooh. Okay. You have succeeded. Great. So you are drunk. You get a +5 to flirting, orate, lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous, and -5 to everything else.
Oh. Can you say that one more time? Oh god, there it is.
+5 to flirting, orate, lustful, reckless, indulgent, and valorous, -5 to everything else. Sir Reese, what do you want to do?
I want to draw a card.
Do it.
1.
Let's see. The course of dinner is custard with dried fruit. Mmm.
How do I play a card?
Just like throw it there.
Pretty boring.
Well, you get an additional Libra.
That's cool.
Yeah, just note that somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So the custard and the dried fruit is consumed utterly. Next feast is bream and eel pasties. Sir Irwin, what are you doing up there at that table?
Shoot, I guess I'm going to, I'm gonna try to take, Lady Igraine aside and just, do my best to give her what she needs, I guess.
What?
Just be nice to her. She is currently mourning. Probably.
Okay. Give me a courtesy roll.
I'd like to impassion this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Live with family. This seems appropriate. I can imagine going through the same thing she is.
Yes. Plus 10 to your courtesy.
Pass.
Hooray! All right. So what do you say to her? She's there. She's getting ready to eat her bream.
I would just like to go up to her and say, I knew of your husband.
You.
Shit. I would like to apologize. I am not very good at this, but I'll offer you my sympathy for what has happened to your husband.
Thank
Your,
you.
sit-
Your
situation is untenable.
your kindness will be remembered. What's your name, Sir Knight?
Sir Irwin.
Oh, thank you, Sir Arwen.
The least I can.
All right, Sir Jones, what are you doing?
It's time for the ballad to be played. Wait, no, hold up. That's got to be after at least the third course. I'm drawing one more feast deck card.
Oh yeah, there's only going to be 3 courses this feast.
All right, ballads after the third one.
Okay. Go ahead and play your
So,
card.
fairy tales. Several ladies ask to tell them something about fairies. So I'm going to lean on. I have a servant with fairy lore.
Perfect.
And so I'm going to roll that.
I feel like we need to give your servants names.
Yeah, after the feast,
Yeah,
I'll
name
change
them like
from
squires or horses.
Yeah, right now they're like numbers, and nobody likes that. Oh, that's a crit fail.
That's a crit fail. What happens on a
So, I mean, I imagine like the stories, like obviously it's some bullshit that is not about fairies, and like the servant who's telling it gets called out.
Are there any specified outcomes for a failure?
Oh, on the card. There's nothing for a failure at all. There's success and critical success.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I just like don't get any good stuff.
Yeah, you just don't get any good stuff.
Okay.
And you are like, why did I hire you? Why did you come to me?
I'm not worried about it. I'll do better next time.
Yeah. All right. Sir Gromer, what you doing?
I'm getting kind of sleepy from being drunk.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna chat, flirt, or drink or draw a card?
I will draw a card.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what the fuck to do with this card.
You can either play it down so we can see it, or you can read it.
Alright, a lady's gift. Several knights speak about gifts to their ladies. Love of wife or more.
Oh, so do you have a love of wife passion?
I do.
All right, I'll roll it.
Well, I guess technically I have devotion to my wife.
Sure, that works.
Okay. I am devoted.
All right. So go ahead and check that, and you have +2 geniality. So that's a modifier for in terms of feasts whenever you need to make a roll. So you succeed in telling everybody about Argentella de la Martigue, and they're like, "Oh, she sounds great. You're really devoted to her, huh, Sir Gromer?" And you're like, "I might be drunk, but I love my wife."
That sounds like me.
And Sir Reed, what you doing?
Is there something to do besides drawing cards?
There's chatting, drinking, or flirting.
I can't flirt.
Well then,
I have a faithful mud wife,
well, that
who I'm actually not married to yet.
why not?
Because don't I have to get permission or something?
Nah, you can they'll let you marry Mudwife for free.
Oh, okay.
You've not amassed the minimum amount of...
Actually, can she be like a concubine and I could find another wife?
Yes.
That was a very quick yes.
I'll just draw a card.
Mudwife, concubine. Terrible combination.
Ooh, a test of strength. Oh, this guy's fucked.
Is he though?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Let's say it's Servaria. She is challenging you to an arm wrestling match. Yes. Alrighty, so it's just strength versus strength, I believe. You might want to impassion with honor if you don't want to get beat, but that's up to you completely. Alrighty. Okay. She's going to impassion her with fealty.
Oh.
Homage Uther.
Wait, what the hell's that?
Homage Uther is a passion.
What the hell did I just roll?
I don't know what you just rolled. You just rolled strength, it looks like.
Roll 23, modifier 0.
What's your strength?
23.
Damn. Oh, and you rolled a 20 with a +3. All right, so you could still tie with crits. So let's.
Okay. I didn't actually. I was going to impassion because you said impassion. I pressed escape and for some reason it rolled. Or whatever. Okay.
Well, you can still try to impassion. I mean, I know what your role is. You're just going to be adding insane numbers more.
Okay. I mean, let's just do family.
14, so +10, 24, so +4 to whatever she rolls. 7. Yeah, no, she's not going to win.
Okay, then I don't need to.
Alright. Blah, blah, blah. You win! So Servaria is like, oh, god damn, Cerise, you're fucking strong. And you gain 2 glory.
Yay. That's shitty. What are these numbers in the upper left? Is that like card value?
Yeah, some of them have other numbers for other things. It's like, if they're a rare card, they usually have like a number up there or whatever. Alright. Third round of Ye Old Feasty. So things are progressing pretty regularly for a funeral feast. And now it's time for the Doucette. Custard and bone marrow pie. Sir Irwin, what are you gonna do?
Today really sucked.
Wait, this guy was assassinated? Or did he die of natural causes?
Technically, it was a battle,
He
but
died in battle fighting the Duke of Cornwall.
there was magic bullshit involved, though.
Oh.
So, I am going to find my rival and just start a fight.
Sir Offid?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
If he's looking good, I just want to ruin that.
You just want to.
I need some I just need some satisfaction today.
Sir Offit is there. He's about digging into his fucking bone marrow pie. He's got a little bit of wine with him. He's slapping his buddies on the back. How does this play out?
I just want to bump into him and make him like spill wine all over his clothes and possibly his meal as well.
Damn. All right. So you bump into Sir Offid. He gets wine all over himself. He turns to stare and see who the fuck bumped into him. But when he sees that it's you, he's just like, You are the absolute worst in the entire world. You're a coward and a terrible worm of a knight. They should strip that armor off of you and sell it to, I don't know, my dick.
That's big words coming from someone who's technically my lesser in all things.
Yeah, well, you don't look so cool right now, just wearing your fancy gym jams. I demand satisfaction.
Satisfaction in what? The red wine all over your bib? Would you like me to change your diapers?
Oh, that's it. That's it. Clear the tables. We are gonna have a duel with daggers. To
Fuck.
to first blood.
Fuck.
All right. You ready for this
Daggers?
shit? You ready for this shit?
I'm not skilled in daggers.
That's
I have
too
a 6
bad.
in it. I never upgraded them.
Well, this is what they're used for.
Fuck.
All right, he's gonna roll his let's see what his hate of Sir Arwen is. So it's a 13, so he's got to get below a 13. Oh, well, he fucking doesn't do that, so he's got a -5 to his fucking dagger roll. What are you doing, Sir Arwen? Everybody is gasping and getting out of the way. This is like a wild breach of protocol, but Sir Offit is not listening to fucking reason right now. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Playing a song, obviously, but not that one because this is a funeral and I want to keep it appropriate. So this will be a very weepy, slow.
Is it the how boring it is to siege song?
No, that's offensive. It's yet a new one that
That's
has not yet
offensive.
been played. Not going to talk about how bored sieging was while this kid just got dropped in the ground. I'm just going to sing about his deeds and how good a knight he was.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's pretty good. Is that what you're gonna do for your last action?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a compose roll if your servant helped you write the song that you are now playing. But if you're just making it up, then just go for a play.
Okay. Gonna just do a play, and I'm gonna impassion because I really feel sad about this, like I'm involved. So hospitality, probably.
That works. That's perfect.
Yep.
Cool. You got that +10 there.
So 7 out of 23.
Hooray! Check that shit. Check both of those shits.
Boom.
Sir Gromer, what are you doing while tables are cleared and people are gasping about the drawn dagger of Sir Offid?
Oh.
Sir Gromer, just anything? No?
No.
Why does Sir Alfred have his dagger drawn?
Because Sir Arwen bumped into him, spilled his wine, and then they exchanged mean words.
Oh. Okay. Irwin
It's
can.
gonna be a duel.
Well,
I got 5 on my friend there.
I got second for whoever.
For whoever.
Really?
Give me a gaming roll, Sir Gromer.
Oh boy.
Ooh, a gaming.
Yep.
Why isn't it? Oh.
I don't know why it isn't. Oh. Well, that's too bad. All right, Sir Arwen. Before you are able to draw your dagger, you can give me an awareness roll or just hospitality.
Hospitality?
Sure.
Yes, that's much better. Crit.
Crit. Check it. This is not the way to go about this. If anything, you should offer to meet him outside so that you're not also breaking rules of hospitality.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
disrupt this weepy ass ballad going on over here.
You fucking fool. You imbecile. You can't even follow the common law of hospitality. take it outside like a man you know you are, or you pretend to be at least. And I walk out the front doors and wait for him outside.
Okay, he rushes out. Cerise, I guess you're going with him because you're the second for whoever.
this is so dumb.
All right, so you guys are you're not in your armor. You're in like your feast clothes, so you're like pointy shoes and your fucking weird sleeves, um, and fancy hats if you have them, or just like shitty muddy clothes if you're a poor knight. But Sir Alad and Sir Amig come out to watch because they're like pretty bored of feasts. Um, all right, so let's get to it. This guy's skill is fucking terrible. He's rolling at a -5 because he failed his passion. Um, yeah, what are you doing, Irwin?
I'd like to roll to impassion myself.
Okay.
Let's see. Honor. Yep, that makes the most sense. Success.
Okay, so you got a +10 to your dagger. And let's roll.
Thank God, because
Alright, he failed.
oh, I actually have a chance of succeeding. Crit. Jesus.
Alright.
So many crits.
Roll crit dagger.
Oh shit, I hope I don't kill him.
You could.
Okay. Dagger, critical. 37 damage points. Fuck!
Alright, so he gets 1 point of armor for his clothes. But you do 36 damage to him. Which actually is enough to kill him fucking outright. So Sir Offid goes to like stab you under the ribs. You just like duck to the side and just like get him right in the neck. And he goes down because these aren't like 12-inch daggers. These are like 2.5 feet of steel. They're not small objects.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So you puncture him pretty good. It is a multi-tool as well as like used for spearing meat or cooking. Yeah, it's a very deadly thing. And
Why are you explaining this to me when I just killed a man?
Sir Offit is experiencing, all the joys of a dagger right now. And he bleeds out onto the ground, and people are like, well, he did ask for it.
Man!
My ballad gets ever the sadder.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, fuck.
As Sir Offit's family, or Sir Offit's squire comes out and is just like trying to mop him up. It's a whole big thing. The mood, which was dour, is even more ruined.
Host, whatever, right? He was the host?
No, he
No.
wasn't the host.
Oh.
Just
He was
kidding.
just a random knight that I hated.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yep. So that's the funeral feast. It's pretty uneventful after that. Much everybody drinks sadly into their cups until they black out. The next morning, amidst everybody's hangovers, King Uther announces that he is going to marry Igraine immediately.
How does she feel about that? I'm not asking, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no, for sure. She probably feels some sort of way about it.
Is she there? Can we just take a look at her? And
What's
No,
her
she
face
isn't
doing?
disposed. As everybody's super hungover, he's just like, I had such a night last night. I'm gonna marry that woman. I'm gonna marry Igraine and make her my queen. Let us begin. So next session we will have the wedding.
fuck.
I hope nothing bad happens.
I
Or
haven't
like
actually
we
read
all
this.
have to roll lustful at the point when the priest goes, if anyone, objects to this.
I don't think they'll do that at this wedding.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they'll probably skip that part of the.
No one can object to the king doing what he wants.
No.
Yeah, no, not really. He is the king. Yeah. So, how'd you guys like this half of a year?
It was good to chill out outside of like the standard battlefield.
I'm still alive.
I almost died. Just came back from fucking madness and I almost died.
It's true. You were pretty close there. And Irwin could have died pretty easily as well.
Fuck. Man, I
Right?
feel so bad. I don't want to kill him. I just want to ruin his day.
Well, you ruined all of his days.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me.
And you're down a pagan monument, so that's good.
And I'm up one. Oh
Great.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so that's half of 491. Next. I'll stop the recording, because that's the thing I can do.